Okay, so now I got this far. You didn't yet because you're still watching me. Okay, so you have 15, and then you had 1. Then you put 2, and then we made 4, and we put 1. When we had our first row of 4, we put a bead. Now you're going to do a bead every other row. So here was 1 row of 4, 2 rows of 4. This is the third row of 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we did about 18 rows. Now you're going to want to use about 10 beads, because if you're doing it and you're just counting it through the beads like I do, then I do 10 beads through the whole thing. So that would mean that I have to start bringing down my rows. And so my next row, I'm going to go over and start pulling it. I'm going to go do 1 row, and then I'm going to start pulling it together. So here at this one, our last, this is number 9, bead number 9. At bead number 9, I'm going to go 1 more normal row. Now I'm going to add the bead over here. Oh, actually, wait. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to add the bead. Then I'm going to go in here, grab it, in here, grab it, and bring it down. See, now I just made 2 into 1 hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, in, grab, in. Okay, let me do that again so you can watch. Okay, don't mind this bead. This bead's nothing. He's coming off when I cut the string. Okay, we go in. Now we have 4. Now we go in the first hole, grab it. In the second, see in that second hole, grab it. And then see I have 3. I'm just going to pull it all through each one. Now we're down to 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. In this hole and grab. In the next hole and grab and seal it off. Now we're down to just the 1. Then I'm just going to go up 1. So I'm only going up 1. I go into this last hole that I just made. And I seal it off like that. So see, it gives it sort of like an even look now. See? Both ends sort of look the same. Now I'm going to, now that I'm at the end and I have everything even, I'm going to make another chain of 15. So now we have the headband and the 15 at this end. And a really long string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm going to go back into the 15. And I'm going, oh wait, do a half double. One of those that you go like that. 1, and do it in the same hole, you're going to do 6 of them. 2. See, it's like a fan. It's a fan. Put it in the little end. Just do a single and seal it off. Now I'm going to cut my thread with my big scissors. And pull it through. Ta-da! Okay, I'll show you how we're gonna sew that off. Now we come down to this other side. Remember in the beginning I said leave a really long tail? Well, what we're gonna do is go into your first hole that you ever made in the entire program, like that. You're gonna go up 1, 2, and now you're gonna put 6 of those half doubles in that first hole. Voila! We are done with the crochet hook. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out our trusty old best friend, the needle. And we're going to just thread the end on there. Ding dong, which is there. Okay. And all we're going to do is just tighten all these little tops together. So it sort of makes like a little knobby knotted end. Now I like to do the closure knot so I know everything's buttoned up nice and tight. So I just do this one big loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Stick it through the loop-de-loop. Stick it through the loop-de-loop I just made. So it's like a double stick it through the loop-de-loops. Pull it tight. Ta-ta! Then I just pull it through the end. And because I only have my big, huge honkins, I'll just use my big honkin' scissors. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the same thing to this end. Now we have the 2 ends done with all the strings cut, and we have the center done. Now you're going to want to pull it. Just stretch it out. I take my little knobby knotted end, and I go to its other brother side, and the first hole right there, I stick the knobby through. Now with this end, I go to its other side, the brother or sister hole, and I just stick it through that hole, and then voila, you have a headband. Now I do it this way because if you guys ever did anything with yarn, you would know that yarn stretches, especially after you use it for a while and if it gets wet. Unless it's wool, which this isn't wool, but it will start to like stretch, right? So what happens when your headband that just fits right now, when you just made it, gets too stretchy? Huh? Hello? Answers? What happens is it gets too big. So what do you do when that happens? Well, what you'll do is, all you do is you pull these, and it tightens it. So it actually will just fit anybody's head. Yeah, a little tiny baby. All you do is tighten it. Those little tighters. Beachy, beady headbands. Beachy, beady headbands. Beachy, beady headbands.